Hey guys, so we were just asked a pretty cool question on the previous screen, weren't we? It says, does the table below appear to be a function? If so, write the equation in function notation, and if not, explain why. So I'm here to explain why, so that way you can go back and amend your answers to that problem. So, if we take a look, we have our figure numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and our number of tiles. Now remember, at the very beginning, the first video we watched, our starting value, or like our starting number, is where our figure number was 0. So our starting value is 2. I've got 2 tiles for figure 0. But then when I increase my figure number by 1, I increase my number of tiles by 7. So my input of 0 has an output of 2. My input of 1 has an output of 7. My x value of 2 has an output of 12. My input of 3 gave me an output of 17, and my input of 4 gave me an output of 22. So I have 4 completely different inputs that have 4 completely different outputs. And as x, or our figure number, increases, y increases as well. So it seems like it's going at a consistent rate. When we go from 0 to 1, we go from 2 to 7. So figure number increased by 1, and the number of tiles increased by 5. From 1 to 2, we got that our figure number increased by 1, and our number of tiles, again, increased by 5. Again, from 2 to 3, we increased from 12 to 17. That's also a difference of 5. So every single time our figure number increased, our number of tiles increased by 5. If that's not a function, I don't know what is. So, to write it in function notation, you're going to write that f of x equals 5x plus 2, where 2 is our starting value, or the number of tiles we had in figure 0, and where 5x comes from the fact that each time we increased our x value, or our figure number, or our input, our output, or our number of tiles increased by 5. So if we jump from 0 to 4, I know I started with 2 tiles, and then we ended with 22 tiles. 4 minus 0 is 4. 22 minus 2 is 20. 20 tiles is the total increase that we had from 0 to 4. But you divide that by the 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, you find that it increased by 5. So f of x equals 5x plus 2. That's our function.